Every coffee needs a lotus.
And welcome back to our webinar with none other than Coach Randy Esguerra on the topic, the brightness amidst the crisis. Support our frontliners, our way of helping during COVID-19. Learn and share. This is the third month that we've been doing this. This is the call of the moment so that as we give back to you, you will pay it forward to those who are in need. And as you gain access to all our live webinar series for a cause, starting in April and then May, June, it will go until July, and only God knows if it will go until August. You can donate an amount to help families in distress. Together, let's show our support to our fellow Filipinos who are in survival mode during this difficult time of the global health crisis. So act now, click and donate. That's ariva.com.ph/donation. This is a collaboration between Arriva Foundation, Arriva Achievers Foundation, and the Bayanihan Act 2020, and of course, the Bayan ng Mahayhay. And with your kindness, we can rebuild our nation. So, Coach Randy, welcome back to our webinar. If it's okay with you, we'll just greet our participants from all parts of the Philippines. So we have participants from Bacolod, Baguio, Batangas, Bulacan, Cabanatuan, Cagayan de Oro, Cavite, Cebu, Davao, Isabela, Laguna, Nueva Vizcaya, Pampanga, Pangasinan, Quezon Province, Rizal Province, Surigao, Tarlac, Valencia, and NCR. Thank you for joining us. And now we'll go back to the second part. I'm not saying that this is an even more exciting. In fact, this will be an even more heartfelt because you can go personal. You can ask Coach Randy about the practical steps on how to wake up in the morning, drag yourself out of the bed, and then go to work.
All right.
So for our participants,
Sir Howell,
yes, Coach.
I'm gonna lean forward a bit because little volume.
So, mahina, boses ko?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Ay, pasensya na. Ayan, okay. Ayusin natin.
Okay.
Ayan, so, okay na? For our participants, Zoom room participants, please type in your question at the Q&A box. And for our YouTube viewers, you can type in your comments at the comment box. Ayan, ha? And let's start off, Coach Randy, with the present question. Were you sent the present question as well? Anyway, I'll just choose from
Sorry again?
questions. Sorry. Ayan, okay. So sabi ni Miss Irish, hindi daw na-send sa'yo yung present questions.
Okay.
Okay lang yan. Para surprise. Anyway,
Okay.
again, our heartfelt condolences to you, Coach Randy. We never thought
Thank you,
that
sir.
you've
Thank you,
lost
everyone.
3 loved ones in a span of 15 months. Again, like what I mentioned, we can only imagine. We can never understand the pain. We can never understand the pain of losing 3 beloved. I lost someone, a dear brother of mine, 10 and a half years old, 20 plus years ago, and it's still painful. And it's just a loved one loved one. You lost 3. And so I believe that your life is the epitome of what the topic is all about, the brightness amidst the crisis. How do you shine your light? No matter if it's just 50 yards in front of you, how do you shine your light every day? So for our participants, please type in your question now. Let me just choose one from Mirna Sikon. How to be thankful and positive during COVID-19 pandemic. Can you hear me, Coach?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, Coach. Thankful and positive. How do you do that?
Thankful is the ability to see presence. The problem with faith is the lack of faith is the byproduct of a lack of awareness. It is the lack of information, the lack of presence. And really, this pandemic, kung hindi ka pa thankful right now, I don't know what to tell you. Because this pandemic was actually created. I don't know why it was created. It was this point in time that we have to be thankful. Because there will be no hope if there is no gratitude. And if you're not thankful, it's because of your level of contentment. And if you're not content with the bare basics because you were so used to the luxuries, then you will not be hopeful and you will not be positive. And I have a saying, my boss loves this saying, and I always say this to a lot of people. Eventually, so this is the line. Eventually, and I want you to think about this. Eventually, things fall into place. Eventually, things fall into place, and it might not be now, might not be tomorrow, but they will fall into place. Look at your history right now. Look at your life. Yes, you went through a lot of stuff. You went through suffering, you went through pain, and you're here right now. Whether it's a good place or a bad place, it was created by a lot of your decisions. And your decisions were influenced by your state of mind. Your state of mind is influenced by your level of contentment, your level of firmness, your level of alertness, and so you make the right decisions. And sometimes we fall weak. Mahina tayo. And we've made some really bad decisions in our life. And still, if you turn that around, things fall into place. Pero yung level of contentment mo, nakasalalay yan kung gaano ka katyaga. Kung hindi ka matyagang maghintay, matyagang kumilos, matyagang maghanap, maiinip ka talaga. At maiinip ka, hindi ka magiging grateful, magwisit ka, and that's when everything falls apart.
Ayan. Thank you, Coach. From Sheila Rabino. Hi, Coach Randy. Any book or books to read that you can recommend to us to read? Thank you.
Go back. Well, it's time to read back our Bibles. Really actively, this is a book that we haven't picked up in a while, but it's I'm at Romans right now, and it's really teaching me a lot of things. Colossians, the book of Colossians, the book of Paul, it's teaching us a lot of things, and it's teaching us a lot of the doubt that we go through, and what is the answer to those doubts. And sometimes we don't take note of that. Other books that I wanna share with you. Okay. So rated PG ba, Sir Howell?
Oh, sige sir, mga ano naman ang mga participants natin.
Yeah, okay.
They are professionals and
you are a grown adult, guys. I hope. Okay, so if there's kids right there, maybe you wanna move them out a bit. Okay, so this was the latest book I read. Okay, so maybe you can find this. You already have this. I think National Bookstore is already open. It's an amazing book because it teaches you to focus on the important things, and that's exactly what this COVID is doing to us. No, sometimes we give an F of a lot of things, and we don't give an F for the things that are important. And sometimes you need to ask yourself, is this it? Ito na ba yun? Ano nangyayari? Ito ba katapusan? And wala na, tapos na. And it's teaching us that the flip side of that, it's easy to say cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Sure. Pero ang hirap. Pero nakadepende yan sa level of responsibility that you take. After denial, you become responsible. So, Sheila, that's a really good book to read. I'll think of other books, and this is the first one at the top of my head right now, and the Bible and YouTube videos on hope and inspiration, and it will get you through.
Ayan. Thank you, Coach. From Chari Perlas, when is the best time to reveal crucial decisions like the company is not doing very well and you need to retrench people immediately without affecting their morale, their motivation to work, and feeling of resentment to the company?
Sir Howell, you were a manager for a long time as well. You know very well the answer to this question as well. And you now own your own company. We now own our own consultancies. And when is the best time is always never absolute. The word saying, and I'm gonna tell you that we're not good, guys. I'm gonna tell you magsasara tayo. I'm gonna tell you we're not doing well. Is a situation, and ang tanong dito is how well informed are you of what will happen after you've done it? Will it just create panic, for example? Okay, so like what's happening with the news right now, they're making announcements and then binabawi and then mag-announce, no? First of all, it has to be intelligent information, verified information, and then will it cause any panic? If it's just gonna cause a lot of harm, a lot of looting, what happened to the car company in Laguna? They put everyone in the canteen so that when they announced the company's closure, people would not go to the factory line and sabotage anything or steal stuff, because it is a reality of business. Businesses close. Businesses sometimes go through tough times, but it's also a good thing to be transparent with your employees if you know that this will create for them a more positive result. Like our sales are down, I'm going to show you. I have a friend who owns her company. I told her, show your people your financial results, your financial papers, your financial statements. And you know what? When she showed her financial statements to her people and she showed them that they are actually at a net loss, people actually said, oh my God, we need to sell more. So it had a positive effect on them. It was, and here's the important thing. People who are not believers, they're gonna run. Okay? People who are not believers, they're gonna panic, they're gonna run. But the true believers of the company, of the product, of the service are going to stay because they believe in the company. They believe in the product. So if you see that this will rouse people into, and that depends on the people's connection to your product. All right. So if you have a lot of pilferage, a lot of shoplifting, then you have a problem with your people, or you have a problem with your management style. Okay. So the best time to say it is hopefully to see the best results that will come out.
Ayan. Thank you, Coach Randy. Thank you for being up transparency as the intention of every manager because whether we like it or not, we're going to fire them eh. So be transparent na rin. And I like your strategy na ipakita mo, lugi tayo, ano gagawin natin. So there will be a sense of ownership.
Okay, I have one last thing. I have one more thing.
Yes, Coach.
Sorry to cut you off.
Okay, Coach.
For that question, one important thing I learned is this: do not delay saying no. If you're gonna say no, don't delay it, because there's no reason to delay it. If you're going to fire people, then don't delay it, because that's the reality. But of course, you have to be intelligent about it before you do it. But if it's a no, just don't delay it. It's gonna happen eventually.
Thank you, Coach. By the way, Sir Melchor Cordova empathizes with you and sympathizes with you. He also lost his father in 2018. See, imagine, even in pain, we can connect. Like what you mentioned, we are tribal. And if that's one way of connecting with you, Coach Randy, well, I must say that this has been one of your very effective workshops and webinars that have impacted our participants. Can you enter? I know it's already 3:30. We started at 2. Can you entertain just one last, Coach Randy?
Yes, absolutely.
Sige, Coach. Ito na lang, si Judy Ann Palileo, what programs would you suggest for employee engagement during this time of pandemic or post-pandemic or post-quarantine?
So eventually, things are going to pick up. We're going to congregate again. We're going to see you all again in the flesh. I said this in our last webinar, Sir Howell, nung tayo yung magkakasama ni Ms. Suzette. I said, eventually companies will be going through some problems, and I can see that already. Unfortunately, sad to say, some companies are closed. Some companies are going through a lot of problems, financial problems. I've heard several people who lost their jobs or are going to lose their jobs, and I hear some people are going to lose their jobs and they still don't know it yet, and it's sad. So one thing I wanna say is this: when we had a seminar, Miss Irish and I, and Miss Keisha, last December, 2019, just this December, we did a seminar about preparation. And I mean, and we called it Spartan training. Spartan training. Alam mo, Spartan, Sparta! And it was a training to prepare people para tumibay at tumigas sa katotohanan ng negosyo. And I suggested to the company to do the seminar in 4 levels. Ibig sabihin ng 4 levels, every quarter, magkukondak ka ng seminar. The first level of apat na klaseng training: mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional. And the mental part was the first, and I did that. I did the preparation training for the people to understand the business sense of what's happening. Because people only see income, product, process, sales. But they don't see the financials behind the business. And that is why hindi nila naintindihan na may cost, na may rent, na may interest, na may loans, at lahat ito nakaka-apekto sa business. But they don't know that because they only know their jobs. So the first thing that people need to realize is how business works in reality and in numbers. Mahina kasi tayo sa numbers at inaayawan at tinatakbuhan natin ng numbers, but it is a reality. Prepare them to understand the numbers of the business. That's why I told my friend, please be transparent to show your people your financials so that they will understand the number side of the business. So that's the mental part. Nagiging matibay ang mind mo kasi ngayon naintindihan mo na. Kaya pala ganun. Yung inflation rate pala kasi ganito. Kaya ganun kasi yung sales pala natin ganyan. Yung cost of sales natin. Hindi ka pwedeng mag-pricing na wala kang costing. At hindi ka pwedeng gumawa ng strategy kung hindi ka may marketing budget. So all of these come into play, mental. And then maybe you can do a play of any other of the 4. You can go emotional. how to prepare people emotionally. You can have a retreat, you can have a recollection, you can have a team building, you can have a lunch, you can have a dinner, and then physically you can do a team building or whatever, any physical activity that you can do with your people, a bonding session para maging physically bonded sila, and then spiritual. You cannot live without the spiritual. And the meaning of the spiritual does not necessarily mean religion. The meaning of spirituality is the presence of good, to do good. Kaya kami produkto to give to someone, and it becomes good. They consume it, so it's good to them. And what happens? They exchange it with something. What is it? Their money, their credit card. And that's why business works, because of the goodness that we share with each other. Kaya nga siya tinawag na goods. It's good. But if it's bad, the intention is bad, the intention is not good, then it's not a good business. Kaya nga, masyadong mahal ang presyo kasi nandoloko ka. Kasi nag-hoard ka. So, yun yung ibig sabihin ng ethics in business. It's spiritual in nature because you want to do good. So, you can talk about it not in the essence of spirituality, but maybe business etiquette. Understanding the gentleman side of business. They say business is cutthroat, but yes, there's also an etiquette that has to be played because there is a part that the law allows, but also there's a part that decency allows. It's etiquette in conducting business with others.
Thank you, Coach Randy. Grabe, well-rounded ang mga binigay mo na payo dito sa ating mga participants. Totoo yan, after this quarantine, balik sa dati, and yet pwedeng durog pa yung puso nila, pwedeng takot pa, and that's a good strategy, the holistic approach to training and upbuilding our people. Coach, ang bilis na isa't kalahating oras.
We always went overtime.
In fact, pwede sana na mag 2 hours, pero may mga na tayo, mga messages. Coach Randy, last minute takeaway ang tawag natin dito. What do you want us to think about as we sleep tonight?
Ladies and gentlemen, all of this will end eventually. Life is going to end. Suffering is going to end. We are going to end. So, siguro, my suggestion to all of us is that we live on the bare basics of our values. Live on the bare basics of our families. Live on the bare basics of what is in front of us, what is inside of us. And that's always expanding. But we need to take care of the inside first. We need to take care of our circle, and we know it's not going to be there forever. Everything's not going to be here forever. God is forever, but us, we're not. And that's what nature is. It's eventually going to happen. And you don't have to think about what's your legacy. You don't have to think about that. You just have to think about what matters and what's your values and what to surround yourself with. And that's the brightness inside the crisis. God bless you guys.
Thank you, Coach Randy Esguerra. Keep your light shining. Remain to be brave every day and keep inspiring people. Thank you so much, Coach Randy. And as Coach Randy fades out of the screen, we're being flooded with gratitude at the chat box. People are thanking you, Coach. Thanking you for inspiring them. And wow. Miss Irish? Ayan. Grabe.
Yes, sir.
Ano masasabi mo, Miss Irish?
Of course, as usual, Sir Howell, Coach Randy never fails to amaze us with his words, with the practical tips, with the realizations, and the clarity on what's happening right now, Sir Howell. So with that, everyone, virtual clap to Coach Randy Esguerra. I miss you, Coach. Okay, Sir Howell.
Ang takeaway ko yung hindi ko ma-imagine kung gaano ka dapat kalakas to survive the deaths of 3 loved ones. Hindi ko ma-imagine yun, pero kinakaya ni Coach Randy. Kamatayan ka ng 2 magulang at 1 kapatid. I think that's my takeaway. Yung courage ni Coach Randy, keeping it together, waking up in the morning, living today and protecting your crime. That's my biggest takeaway from Coach Ren.
Well, for me, as a friend of Coach Randy, of course, yun nga, during that pandemic, I was, siguro, I'm the one of the people na nag-confide siya. Because I know what he's feeling. He's really down and everything. So, yun lang. I'm one of the people. I'm very privileged to share with him yung mga advices na binigay niya sa akin dati, and I gave it to him to cope up. And of course, live on the bare basics, secure the basics, protect your tribe. Ang daming realization, Sir Howell, no?
Dami. Tsaka lahat practical eh.
Yes. Parang thinking of the realization na dati naman, we can live with a simple life. Diba? Hindi kailangan isipin, yes, we're in a pandemic, but we can live by this. Kaya natin to. And this will end soon.
Yes.
Let's ask our participants what's their takeaway, what are the learnings that they had with Coach Randy.
Ayan.
Ang daming
For participants, I think yung pinakang takeaway ng mga tao dito yung connection sa puso eh. Kasi everybody can relate with sadness, if not depression, losing a loved one. Keep following the light, sabi ni Kim
Agaseta.
Agaseta.
Thank you, Kim Agaseta. Okay, from Ms. Marife Baguio, enlightenment and encouragement. Thank you so much. And of course, thank you so much, Sir Howell, for moderating our session today. By the way, before anything else...
Always a pleasure.
Okay.
Sir Melchor muna, may message pa. Basahin mo, madam.
Thank you so much, Coach Randy, Howell, Irish, and Arriva. This is a very inspiring experience indeed. Let's not give up and continue following the light. I agree with you,
And our condolences, Sir Melchor. Our heart goes out to you, Sir Melchor. Grabe, losing a dad, a loved one, is no joke.
On a lighter note, Sir Howell, thank you.
Teka ma'am, si Dayan lumibaw. Sabi niya, my takeaway is gratitude. Gratitude daw.
Okay. Of course.
Yan, sige na.
Okay. Thank you so much for moderating our session today, and I'll be seeing you Monday. Yes, we will be having none other than Ms. Abigail Arenas.
Yes!
Watch out for that.
Yung kanyang online presence?
Yes, Sir Howell.
Grabe, no? Thank you so much, Miss Irish. Enjoy the rest of the week, and thanks everyone. Don't you go away.
And of course, this is not yet the end of our e-learning session. I have yet more announcements to make. We would like to thank the following win-win partners: our official media partner, Art Plus Magazine; digital media partners, Focus Media, Globotronics, City Advertising Ventures, Outcome, Elevate Media. Thank you as well to Brother Faber-Castell, Glutacy, Moringa O2, KFC, Mr. Donut, Tokyo, Lotus Biscuit, Boss Job, Sir Technology Inc., Pinma Properties, Salary Jet, Frontier Software, Ilawi Korea, Kitosan and Carpo Consulting, Enchanted Kingdom, Disperse, Cosmetech Philippines Inc., Mindchom's virtual preschool program. To register, please call them at 0906-486-0710 or email them at disakanabe@mindchoms.org. We would like to thank as well Essential Safety Products PH for your personal protective equipments for your health and safety requirements. Please email them at essentialsafetyph@gmail.com. If you want to place your ads here, advertise your company, your services, your logo, have a brand exposure to thousands of viewers through Zoom, FB, LinkedIn, and YouTube, please email us at marketing@arriva.com.ph. To stay on top of our insights and updates, stay connected, visit us on our social media sites, join the Arriva Academy Facebook group, like the Arriva Academy Facebook fan page, follow the Arriva Academy LinkedIn page, and visit us on our website. It's www.arriva.com.ph. And if you missed watching our e-learning session this afternoon, and if you want to watch the replay of our previous e-learning sessions, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Arriva Academy and Arriva Talks. Again, it's Arriva Academy and Arriva Talks. For our upcoming online learning sessions, please do register and join us. We would like again to invite you for our live webinar series for a cause. This is our HR Virtual Summit PH Bounce Back HR. We have invited international and local subject matter experts to share with us their wisdom in the HR field. So don't forget to register, guys. We will be having our second batch of online selling from home, how to use FBIG and LinkedIn for your business. And of course, we will be having the Asia's Millennial Guru, Mr. Jonathan Yabut, and this will be on Wednesday, June 24, 4 to 6 p.m. This is only $799 per participant, and you will be getting one free ebook from Mr. Jonathan Yabut. And of course, guys, don't forget to register. We will be having Miss Abigail Arenas on Monday, June 22. Don't forget, 3:30 to 5 p.m. on-screen impression management. So don't forget to register, guys. Another live webinar series for a cause, Extraordinary Focus. Master the secret ingredient to break your personal records and be a world class in what you do. This will be on Monday as well, June 22, 2 to 2:45 p.m. and we will be having an international speaker, Nishant Kashibatia. Unlock your creative potential. Get unstuck and stay productive in turbulent times. This will be on Tuesday, June 23, 3 to 4:30 p.m. and we will be having Hazrik Idrus from Singapore to talk about this session. Managing Virtual Workers today, Wednesday, June 24, 2 to 3 in the afternoon. This is another live webinar series for a cause, and we will be having Dr. Bob Nelson from United States. Another master class, of course, by none other than Coach MJ Tolan. Please join us on Thursday, June 25, 3 to 5:30 in the afternoon. Crisis Management Strategies in Sales. Ultimate Winning Sales Strategies during a crisis and beyond. June 25, don't forget to register, guys. Another masterclass, Effective Human Resource Planning Techniques and Strategies in Response to COVID-19. This will be on Friday and Saturday, June 26 to 27, 3 to 5:30 p.m. And we will be having Mr. Ronaldo Turla to conduct this webinar. Pandemic and HR in 2020, how strategic should HR become during the COVID-19 crisis? This will be on Monday, June 29, 3 to 4:30 p.m. And we will be having Professor John Raymond Alneda to conduct this session. And of course, we would like to announce to you that we will be having a masterclass series by none other than Mr. Howell Mabalot, How to Communicate with Diplomacy, Tact, Credibility in Times of Chaos. This will be on June 30. Leadership Skills for Supervisors in Turbulent Times. This will be on July 16. And How to Take on Greater Responsibilities, Step Up Skills for non-managers. This will be on July 29. Don't forget to register and join us. Okay, and if you want to customize an e-learning session for your team, for your company, please do call me at 0916-695-4418 or email me at irish.arivaacademy@gmail.com. And that's it, guys. Hope you learned a lot from our speaker, Coach Randy Esguerra. Hope to see you again on Monday for another free e-learning session. Again, this is Irish Malonde Samson. In Arriva, it's all about being better, be safe, and have a great week. Thank you. Bye-bye.